I don't want anything right now. If they have something to drink in the hospitality room, like Diet Pepsi or something, if you go back down there, other than water, that's just got water. What's wrong with this place? It poor. Grant, Granite County, we got anything we want, anytime. What is? Ask anybody who's been there. Everybody. Everybody in the press box. Anything you want to eat and drink. Pretty nice, ain't it, Jeff? I know they do. Anything you want. Anybody's in the press box. We don't even have a cooler here. I'm going to suggest that to Pete, though, that they have a cooler for soft drinks, and we got to pay $100. At least have some pop up here for us.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Boyd County High School, the Addington Field, and the Lutheran Craig Baseball Complex for the 16th Region Baseball Tournament. We'd like to introduce both teams and ask them West Carter line up on the first base line when your name is announced. For West Carter, the non-starters first, number 25, Hinton, number 24, Nip, number 11, Miller, number 23, Preston, number 4, Clancy, number 9, Burton, number 17, number 13.
Welcome back here to Boyd County High School, the side of the 16th Region Baseball Tournament. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First, for Bath County, leading off and playing first base will be Seth Adams. Hitting second, the shortstop, Nathan Davis. Hitting third and playing center field, Landon Swartz. Hitting fourth and playing left field, Tyler Brown. Hitting fifth and playing second base, Bryce Fryman. Hitting sixth, the catcher, Lane Rogers. Hitting seventh and playing third base, Tanner Tout. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, Gabe Swartz. He'll be hitting for the pitcher. And hitting ninth, the right fielder, Cam Vincent. On the mound pitching will be Dylan Richards for Bath County. Again, Adams, Davis, Landon Swartz, Brown, Fryman, Rogers, Tout, Gabe Swartz, and Vincent, with Dylan Richards on the mound. For West Carter, leading off and playing center field will be Peyton Brown. Hitting second and on the mound pitching, Dalton Brown. Hitting third and playing third base will be J.T. Johnson. Hitting fourth and catching, Caden Rose. Hitting fifth and playing shortstop, Richard McGlone. Hitting in the number 6 spot, and playing left field, Dalton Thornsberry. Hitting in the number 7 spot and playing right field, Ben Wilburn. Hitting eighth and playing first base, Trace Tackett. Hitting ninth, the DH, Albert Mercado. He'll be hitting for the second baseman, Trevor Callahan. That's Peyton Brown, Dalton Brown, J.T. Johnson, Rose, McGlone, Thornsberry, Wilburn, Tackett, and Mercado. Hitting for Callahan with Dalton Brown on the mound for the West Carter Comets. West Carter coached by Tim Johnson. They come in with a record of 18-14. Bath County coached by Patrick Armitage. They come in with a record of 20-11. Stay tuned. We'll take our final break, and we'll come back and get you ready for the first pitch of Game 3 between West Carter and Bath County. That's coming up in a couple of moments here on the Cool Hits and MyTown TV Sports Network.
Batting second, shortstop, number 7, Nathan Davis. Batting third, center fielders, number 1, Landon Swartz.
Ron Lemaster Insurance. Your trusted great agency. Want a quality education at an affordable price? Stay close to home and attend Ashland Community and Technical College. ACTC has three principal campuses: the College Drive campus in Ashland, the Wellness Drive campus in Summit, and the Technology Drive campus with the East Park on the Industrial Parkway just off I-64. The programs offered in each location and to schedule a campus tour, visit ashland.kcccs.edu/tour. Success starts at Ashland Community and Technical College.
Looking for authentic Mexican cuisine? How about great tasting food at an affordable price? Look no further than Tres Hermanos Nunez in Greenup, Grayson, Canonsburg, Canova, Paintsville, and now open in their newest location, Tri-State Crossing in South Point. Wherever you are in the area, when that craving for budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food hits, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way. Sit down for a great-tasting Mexican meal tonight at Tres Hermanos Nunez.
Welcome back here to Boyd County High School, the side of the 16th region of baseball tournament as we get ready for game number 3. Earlier today, it was Rowan County defeating Morgan County by a score of 9-0. And then Russell defeating Ashland by a score of 7-4. And Rowan County and Russell will play tomorrow at 5:30 in the first semifinal game. Let's set Wes Carter for you defensively. Down at first base, Trace Tackett. At second base is Trevor Callahan. The shortstop is Richard McGlone. At third base, J.T. Johnson. Out in left field, Dalton Thornsberry. In center field is Peyton Brown. In right field, Ben Wilburn. Behind the plate catching is Caden Rose. And on the mound pitching is Dalton Brown. He will face Seth Adams, Nathan Davis, and Landon Schwartz for Bath County here in the top of the first inning. Of course, the 16th region will play the third region in the opening round of the state tournament earlier today. In the third region, Meade County beat Apollo 5-0, and Muhlenberg County beat Grayson County 7-3. We'll have some other scores to pass along a little bit later.
Leading off for Bath County, first baseman is going to be Seth Atkins.
Seth Adams will lead things off. And the first pitch is low ball 1. This ball game underway at 4 o'clock. We're just running an hour behind time, that's all. Pitch outside, 2-0. Glad you could join us. If you're just joining us today, we appreciate it. We hope you stay tuned. Got one more game to go after this one. And, of course, you can watch the games also on MyTown TV. 2-0 pitch from Brown is a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Seth Adams, leading things off for Bath County. Clad in their red jerseys and gray pants, Wes Carter in white trimmed in maroon. And the pitch, strike 2 called right down the heart of the plate just above the knees. And a count 2-2. Brown looks in, hands to Simon Wines, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up behind the plate. Rose giving chase and makes the catch. Now to bring up the shortstop, Nathan Davis. Also a right-handed hitter.
Shortstop, number 7, Nathan Davis.
In the first region today, Callaway County beat Carlisle County 9-0. First pitch is swung on, foul back to the screen. The second region, Livingston Central beat Madison North Hopkins 2-0. In the fourth region, Logan County beat Barron County 10-0. Russell County beat Greenwood 10-0. In the fifth region, Bardstown over E-Town 5-0. Marion County beat Hart County 14-4. Pitch misses. 1-1. In the 6th region, DeSales beat Holy Cross 4-0. Fern Creek beat North Bullitt 14-7. Jeffersontown beat Louisville Moore 7-1. And PRP beat Butler 7-0. Pitch swung on, fly ball into short center field. Center fielder shading his eyes, comes over, makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up the center fielder Landon Schwartz. In the 7th region, DuPont Manual beat Louisville Christian Academy 4-2. Louisville Eastern beat Central 7-0. St. X beat Atherton 10-0, and Trinity beat Mel 2-0. 8th region, Simon Kenton beat Oldham County 7-4. Highlands over Beechwood in an upset 6-4. Beechwood ranked in the top 15 in the state. Pitch misses, ball 1.
Center fielder is number 1, Landon Schwartz.
In the 9th region, St. Henry upsets Cooper 8-3. And Bishop Brossart beat Nicholas County 7-4. High chopper down the third baseline, foul. Also in the 10th region, Clark County over Bracken County 11-3. Woodford County beat Lexington Christian 7-3. In the 12th region, Boyle County beat Mercer County 6-5, and Middlesboro beat South Laurel 5-2. That's a little bit of an upset too. Two down, nobody on for Bath County, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's a curveball that broke way away from him. In the 12th region, Boyle beat Mercer 6-5. Middlesboro over South Laurel, as I told you, 5-2. In the 14th region, Knott County Central beat Breathitt 11-1. Perry County Central beat Estill County 6-3. There's a ground ball hit to the shortstop. He has it, comes up throwing in time, and that will end the inning. For Bath County at the top of the first, no runs, no hits, no Wes Carter errors, and nobody left on the base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bath County nothing. Wes Carter coming to bat here on the Cool Hits and MyTown TV Sports Network. Welcome back here to Boyd County High School. Let's set Bath County for you defensively. Down at first base, Seth Adams. At second base, Bryce Fryman. The shortstop, Nathan Davis. At third base, Tanner Tout. Out in left field, Tyler Brown. Center fielders, Landon Schwartz. In right field is Cam Vincent. Behind the plate, catching, Lane Rogers. And on the mound, pitching, Dylan Richards. Right-hander. Leading off for Wes Carter will be the center fielder, Peyton Brown. First pitch, strike called right down the heart of the plate. 0-1 to Brown.
Number 1, Peyton Brown.
Richards ready, and the pitch swung on, and that is lined into right field for a base hit. So Brown on with a single to right field. First hit of the ball game. And it brings up the pitcher, Dalton Brown.
At the plate, the pitcher is number 2, Dalton Brown.
Dalton Brown, a right-handed hitter, will step up to the plate with Peyton Brown on down at first base. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Winner moves on to the semifinals tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Take on the winner of Boyd County Raceland, yet to be played this evening. Richard steps off the rubber, chases the runner back. Runner going, and the pitch hits him. So Wes Carter with the first 2 on base. Single to right field by Peyton Brown, and Dalton Brown hit by the pitcher. That brings up J.T. Johnson, the third baseman. Richards ready, and the first pitch is low, ball 1. Gets away from the catcher momentarily, but gets it back in front of him. Pitch, swing and a miss. Took a nice rip at that one. 325 down the lines, 365 to the power alleys, and 380 straight away center field here at Addington Field. Big ballpark. Plenty of foul room down first and third. And a pitch, he bunts it right back to the pitcher. Only one play, and that's to go to first. The sacrifice works. Runners move over to second and third. Nice sacrifice bunt by J.T. Johnson. That'll bring up the catcher, Caden Rose, with 1 out, runners at second and third.
At the plate, the catcher, number 16, Caden Rose.
And they're going to walk him. So it's going to be an intentional walk. That'll put a force at every base and bring up the shortstop, Richard McGlone, with the bases loaded and nobody out. Or 1 out, excuse me.
Number 7, Richard McGlone.
And courtesy runner is Hinton. Goes in to run for the catcher. So Hinton at first base running for the catcher, Rose. And they're loaded. Here comes the runner trying to steal, and they bunt it right out in front of them. That's a suicide squeeze on. It's going to work. And everybody's safe. And here comes another runner trying to score, and he is out. Sure is. It was a beautiful suicide squeeze bunt that scores the first run. As Peyton Brown scores, he was coming hard. And a beautiful bunt down the first baseline. Second baseman had to come and get it. Couldn't make a play at first, but then throws out Dalton Brown trying to score from second. That will go from 4-2 for the put out there at the plate. So 2 down. Runners at first and second. 1 run in to make it 1-0. And the left fielder, Dalton Thornsberry, swings and misses at the first one, strike 1.
Number 30, Dalton Thornsberry.
And the pitch is upstairs. 1-1. Beautiful squeeze bunt. Executed to a tee by Richard McGlone. And the pitch squares like he was going to bunt. Takes it and takes a called strike on a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dalton Thornsberry with 2 down. Runners at first and second. And the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out to end the inning. That strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice at 923-0582. For Wes Carter, they get 1 run on 2 hits.
2 hits and 2 left.
And no errors and 2 left on the base. We go to the top of the second inning. Your score is West Carter 1, Bath County nothing. Here on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
State Senator Robin would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, and support staff the very best of luck in this year's tournament.
Is Roadhouse down there?
Robin is always proud to
Huh?
support our youth with all of their endeavors and will always strive to put our youth and children first.
Probably better bring me a plate up here, and I'll just eat it later, but it'll be gone. Yeah, a little pulled pork and a couple chicken strips in a roll. That's all. I'll just wait till after the game to eat it, 'cause there won't be any.
Don't let your family meet our office by drinking and driving. Always have a sober driver. Brought to you by the Bullpen Company.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath. But keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
You know, at First and People's Bank, you don't have to wait for an answer. The decision makers are at the bank, and the friendly tellers are always ready to wait on you. First and People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Top of the second inning here at Boyd County High School. Game 3 of 4. 16th Region Baseball Tournament. For Bath County, it'll be 4, 5, and 6. Tyler Brown, Bryce Fryman, and Lane Rogers to face Dalton Brown.
At the plate for Bath County, left fielder number 30.
Glad you could join us. It has been a simply gorgeous day for baseball. Clouds at times, sunshine at times, clouds move in, then more sunshine. Right now, as you can tell, very sunny. First pitch to the backstop, ball 1. I want to thank our friends at MyTown TV for providing the video. Cool Hits, of course, the audio of every game of the 16th Region of Baseball Tournament. We appreciate it very much. And a line shot to the shortstop, but he has it for out number 1. That'll bring up the second baseman, Bryce Fryman. Right-handed hitter with 1 out. Nobody on here in the second. Still to come, Boyd County and Raceland. Dickie Tiller will have the call of that one. That'll wrap up opening round play and set the semifinals for tomorrow night. First pitch is fouled. Over to the dugout.
The second baseman, number 5.
That's
Bryce
it?
Fryman.
Okay. I didn't want to eat right now, but I knew it'd be gone. I didn't hear you. Swing and a miss. Thank you. Free cup. Whatever. Pitch upstairs. One ball, 2 strikes to the second baseman, Fryman. 1 out, nobody on, and the pitch. Oh, he had him swinging, and he tags him out. That'll be a strikeout. That breaking ball just tailed right away from him. First strikeout of the ball game for Dalton Brown. That strikeout brought to you by Conan Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Conan Ice at 923-0582. Strawberry's really good. Pina colada's pretty good too. And they also have diet Kona Ice. Sugar-free, I should say. Sugar-free. I don't know if it's diet, but it's sugar-free. Here's the first pitch, and it's hit to the right fielder, who comes in a couple of steps. And Lane Rogers, the catcher, is out number 3 as he lines out to the right fielder. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Your score is West Carter 1, Bath County nothing. You're listening to the 16th Region Baseball Tournament on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
And the Texas Roadhouse.
Service Office Supply and Printing, 1011 Poway in Flatbush is your complete office supply center, featuring Saban business machines that allow you to print, copy, and scan all of your documents without worry. Let Service Office Supply analyze your
Also,
office
we'd like to
usage
thank
to
the
show you how much money
Inflation
and time your business
for
can save.
the kit
With
for
free
the
delivery,
hospitality room.
knowledgeable
Inflation
salespeople,
Station
and
also
professional
has
service,
bounce
Service Office
They have
Supply
slides,
wins
they have
every time.
optical
Call
courses,
836-0488 or
water inflatables, a lot of great things
1-800-926-5869.
there.
Service Office Supply,
Inflation
1011 Powell
Give
Lane
a call,
in Flatbush.
606-222.
Healthy Pharmacy can take care of all your prescriptions.
0499.
They also have a wide variety of home medical equipment like oxygen tanks, CPAP and CPAP accessories.
Also, before you leave, don't forget to get
They also
a
offer
tournament T-shirt on sale behind the concession stand. Pick up a tournament T-shirt today behind the concession stand.
Open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 on Saturday. That's Healthy Way Pharmacy and Home Medical Supply, located next to the KBMC Outreach Center on US 60 in Canonsburg, and Healthy Way Pharmacy in Sandy Hook. Your one-stop hunting and fishing superstore is, and always has been, and always will be, Porter's Sporting Goods from Ashland with some awesome deals. Revo reels and Veritas rods and Lulus rods are on sale. And check out the Colonial 50 cubic foot safe for only $15.99, or the Fat Boy Junior safe. It's just $12.99. Now is your time to buy your Liberty safe. The only place to find great deals is at Porter's Sporting Goods, 5876 US 60 Ashland, or online portersportinggoods.com.
Welcome back here to Boyd County High School. As we get to the bottom of the second, it'll be Ben Wilburn, the right fielder, leading things off. And the first pitch from Richards is ball one upstairs. Acted like he was going to bunt, had the third baseman charging. Pulled it back and took ball one. Ever get a final on the softball school? East Carter 4, Boyd County 3 in the 7th. Boyd County making a comeback. Final is 4-3. So East Carter moves on. Boyd County gives them a run for it. East Carter will play Fleming County in the semifinals. Round and West Carter, Ashland and Russell playing in the other two games over at West Carter. Pitch misses outside and low. Count goes to 2-2. Bottom half of the second inning, 1-0 here. West Carter on top. Here's a pitch that just misses outside, 3-2. Pitch is low and away, and he walked him. Second walk given up. First one was intentional. And that brings up the first baseman, Trace Tackett. Tackett, a left-handed hitter. See if he's going to be trying to bunt the runner over. Throw over, runner back.
At the plate for the Comets, the first baseman, number 20, Trace Tackett.
Pitch, he bunts it down the third base line. Only one play to go, and that's the first. Going to have to hurry. And he got him. Nice sacrifice bunt. They have done that, they being West Carter, 3 times successfully now. Sacrifice bunt by Johnson, and then the suicide squeeze bunt by McGlone. Now a sacrifice bunt by Tackett. So it brings up Albert Mercado, the DH. And the first pitch is low and away, ball one. No, you didn't. Sleeping. Pitch swung on, foul back behind the backstop.
At the plate to DH, number 15, Albert Mercado.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Runner at second. And the pitch is low and away. 2-1. Dylan Richards on the mound for Bath County, right-hander. All the action started this morning at about 10:05, and this game started an hour later than it was scheduled at 4 o'clock. Fouled that one off with a count 2-2. Richards ready, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Foul back again, out of play. Sixteenth region will play region number 3 at the state tournament on Thursday, June 8th. The winner of that game will play the winner of region 8 and region 10. There's a ground ball hit to second. They'll move the runner over to third. Good job of hitting there by Mercado. So he gets the runner over to third on a ground out to the right side of the field. Well, they go 4-3. Bring up the top of the order, Peyton Brown, who singled and scored in the first inning.
At the plate for West Carter center fielders, number 1, Peyton Brown.
That quarterfinal game will be Saturday, June 10th at 11 a.m. First pitch misses outside. Then you take a week off, come back and play Friday, Saturday. Semifinals and finals. Richards ready, upstairs. 2-0 to Peyton Brown, Dalton Brown on deck. Peyton scored on the suicide squeeze bunt by McGlone. And he looks at ball 3 upstairs. .30 pitch, popped up foul. So he had the green light. Thank you. Big Evan. Thank you. It's that cold dot Pepsi. 3-1 pitch on the way. Low, he walked him. That is the third walk given up by Richards, and puts runners at first and third for Dalton Brown, the pitcher, who was hit by the pitcher and got thrown out trying to score on that suicide squeeze play. All the way from second base. So 2 down, runners at the corners. There's no question Peyton Brown is going, and he is. Here's the pitch, called strike, no throw down. Runners at second and third. Base hit could bring home 1 or 2. Swung on, foul back this way. Dickie Tiller had that one if it came through. Pretty sure he could have reached up there, got that blue hat of his, and caught it. Because the man is quick. Yeah, I know. That's right. Today's dirt track Dickie Day, but no dirt track today. Foul back. You might not be fast, but you are quick. I have seen you move. You're quick. 0-2, the count remains to Dalton Brown. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice at 923-0582. Second strikeout for Richards. And in the second inning, no runs on no hits, no errors, 2 left on base. We go to the top of the third inning. It's West Carter 1, Bath County nothing. here on the Cool Hits My Town TV Sports Network.
Manning Furniture on US 60 west of Ashland is the place to go for low prices on beautiful furniture for your home. At Manning Furniture, you'll find living room suites, dining room suites, bedding, recliners, and much more at the best prices in the Tri-State. Manning Furniture is open 7 days a week, and they always offer 12 months famous cash. Shop and compare, and you'll discover the best prices on beautiful furniture for your home is found at Manning Furniture, located on US 60 just west of Ashland. Kentucky State University is a private nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the new Senior Leader Master of Arts in Education degree that will begin this fall. They also have an array of competitive sports that will once again begin this fall. Kentucky State University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit on campus. It's time to be thinking of getting ready for something. Kentucky Contracting Supply and Consulting, 2760 North Bay Highway 1 in Grayson, can provide the many services you need. General contracts, farm equipment, boots, clothing lines, culvert strength. They have that and more. Owner Charles Wallace wishes all the area teams good luck in the regional tournament. Stop by Kentucky Contracting Supply and Consulting, 2760 North Bay Highway 1 in Grayson.
Top of the third inning here at Boyd County. Game 3 of 4 here at the 16th region. And it'll be Tanner Tout, Gabe Schwartz, and Cam Vincent, 7, 8, and 9, face Dalton Brown. Tout, the third baseman, a left-handed hitter. And the first pitch is ball one outside.
At the plate for Bath County, third baseman, number 11, Tanner Tout.
1-0 pitch, misses outside and high, 2-0. Been a breeze all day, blowing from right to left. In a little bit, not helping any balls going to the outfield. And the pitch called strike. Mike Sammons is down at first base. Jeff Callahan is at second base. Mr. Keltner is down at third base. And Bob Coombs is behind the plate, the veteran, calling balls and strikes. And here's strike two called. So 2-2 to count to Tout. And a breaking ball misses outside, 3-2. Three balls and two strikes to Tout, leading things off here in the third inning for Bath County. And the payoff pitch is upstairs. He walked him. First walk of the ball game for Dalton Brown and the first base runner.
At the plate, the DH, number 25, Gabe Schwartz.
For Bath County in the ball game, and it brings up the DH, Gabe Schwartz. He's hitting for the pitcher. And here's a line shot to center field. Center fielder goes back a couple of steps, makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Cam Vincent. Vincent, a right-handed hitter. From the top of the third inning, 1-0 West Carter over Bath County. Winner moves on to the semifinals tomorrow to take on either Boyd County or Raceland. They'll play in the nightcap. Pitch swung on, ground ball hit to third. Third baseman will go to second for one. Back to first in time. Yes. 5, 4, 3, double play for Bath County. No runs, no hits. No West Carter errors, and nobody left on the base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 3. It's West Carter 1, Bath County nothing on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
Pride Athletics invites you to come check out the newest fitness center in the area. Family-friendly.
And the inning for Bath County, no runs, no hits, and no runners left on base.
Spinning yoga, Zumba, and Synergy 360, and indoor batting cages for both baseball and softball. Conveniently located off US 33 between Greenwood County Board of Education and Maynard's Hardware. Stop in or call 606-3.
A reminder, fans, Boyd County Public Schools is a tobacco-free facility.
And follow us on
Use
Facebook.
of any type of tobacco is strictly prohibited at all times. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
For families for premium flavor, exceptional quality, and consistency. Discover one-of-a-kind service at Ralph's Food Fair in Grayson. Food Fair and Food Pharmacy have now partnered to meet your nutrition needs at Food Pharmacy.
You think the coaches have snuff in?
Good luck
Huh?
to all area teams from Ralph's Food Fair in Grayson.
For over 100 years, the
I bet there's 10 coaches on this field right now with snuff in.
providing the facilities, programs,
Both teams.
that emphasize development.
Huh?
With outstanding services
Yeah.
and modern facilities to accommodate all of the fitness, wellness, and family needs of our community. The Ashland YMCA offers a variety of classes to help you stay in shape and have fun at the same time. Or visit 324-6191 or online ashlandareaymca.org.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. And a 1-0 ball game. West Carter with the lead. And for West Carter, it'll be J.T. Johnson, Caden Rose, and Richard McGlone to face Dylan Richards.
Third baseman, number 32, J.T. Johnson.
Johnson had a sacrifice, but this one he lines into left field for a base hit. First pitch. He'll make the turn, hold right there with a single to left. Hit number 3 in the ball game for the Comets. That'll bring up Caden Rose, the catcher, who was intentionally walked
At the plate, the catcher, number 16, Caden Rose.
to load up the bases in the 1st inning, and then they put the suicide squeeze on, scored a run. He'll step up this time with 1 on and nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Man, can't talk enough about the weather today. It has been incredible. The PA guy in games 2 and 4 to still to come has been incredible. You ask. Foul ball off to the right now to play. Close to Dickie Tiller's car. Count 1-1. Pitch swung on, ground ball hit to third. Got by the third baseman as he made a dive for it, and it goes in the left field for a base hit. Third baseman made a great effort, Tanner Tout, diving to his left in front of the shortstop, but just couldn't get it. As it's a seeing eyeball that gets into left field for a base hit, back-to-back singles.
Shortstop, number 7, Richard McGlone.
Hit number 4, and that's going to call for a meeting at the mound with the pitcher and the infield. We'll tell you the 16th Region Tournament game being brought to you in part by Bello Boutique in the Cameo Arcade, Ashland, Porter Tire Center, US 60 West, Olive Hill, All-American Graphics in Grayson, Harold Miller Insurance Agency in Ashland and Greenup, M.K. Scott Chiropractic in Ashland, and Border Sporting Goods on US 60 and Summit, where you'll find great deals on G. Loomis and Veritas rods and Garcia Revo reels. Borders is your hunting and fishing headquarters. Meeting breaks up. Runners at first and second. McGlone laid down a beautiful suicide squeeze bunt. Got an RBI back in the 1st inning, and I'm sure going to be bunting again. Squares to bunt, bunts it right out in front of the plate. Great bunt, third baseman. Oh, they're going to say foul ball. Hit in the box. Everybody moves back. That would have been a perfect month. What? Is he trying to cause problems? That's what I said, is he? Here's a pitch, squares around the bunt, takes it high. Got too much idle time on his hands right now. How do I know if you take Friday off or not? You know if I take it off or not. I have no clue whether you do or not. You could take every Friday off. I don't know. Pitch. Hit him. So back-to-back singles, and now McGlone is hit by the pitcher. Second batter that's been hit. And by Richards, and now we're going to have another meeting, and we're going to probably have a pitching change, it looks like. We are. That's going to do it. Pretty quick hook here. We'll come back. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0. Back in 60 seconds here on the Cool Hits, My TV, and My Town TV Sports Network.
I like having choices. Whether it be choosing a good recipe or a great movie or
Huh?
television. I especially
Yeah.
like to have choices when it comes to my insurance.
Already got Ernie on.
Ron Lemester Insurance provides choices for the
All right, who's coming in?
You get choices in the company
Who?
product, coverage, and policies that best fit your individual
Nathan Davis.
Choosing to do business with a trusted choices and more like Ron Lemester Insurance means you get the choice of professional, courteous,
So Richards goes 2+. He's already given up 1 run. He's responsible for the men on the base. He's given up 3 hits. He walked
and you enjoy having choices. Call the friendly people
3,
at Ron Lemester Insurance and choose
struck out 2, and hit 2.
the trusted choice agent can best for you. Call 932-3138. Ron Lemester Insurance, your trusted choice agency.
Nathan Davis will come from shortstop to the mound to pitch. As Dylan Richards goes 2+. He has given up 1 run, responsible for men on base, 3 hits, 3 walks, 1 of them intentional, 2 strikeouts, and 2 hit batters. And so Davis will come in with the bases loaded, nobody out. Tough place to come in. And Dalton Thornberry, the left fielder at the plate, a strikeout victim to end the first. Davis from the stretch. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1.
Left fielder number 30, Dalton Thornsberry.
Runner coming as they got the squeeze on, and he's going to beat the ball there. Oh, they got him. And their pitch was low on the squeeze, and Thornberry couldn't get the bat on it. And a good job by the catcher. It looked like he lost the ball for a moment, but he's able to reach over there and tag him. So Johnson out on what would be an attempted steal. Caught stealing home. So the runners at first and second with 1 out now. And a count 2-0 to Thornberry. And the pitch is outside 3-0. Ben Wilburn, the right fielder, waiting on deck. Strike called, let her high. West Carter fans didn't think so. 3-1. Upstairs, walked him. First walk given up by Davis. The fourth given up by Bath County pitching. And that's going to bring up Ben Wilburn, the right fielder who walked in the second inning. They're loaded back up again with one out. And the first pitch right down the heart of the plate, strike one.
Right fielder is number 8, Ben Wilburn.
Davis looks in, has a sign from the stretch. The pitch swung on, lined into center field. That'll score at least one. Bobbled a little bit by the center fielder. They'll send the other man in. He'll score. And they'll hold the runners at first and second. So a two-run single. Two-run single to center field. Man was going to come anyway. So now 3-0. And those 2 runs charged to Richards. Here's a line shot to the shortstop, and everybody gets back. So 2 down. As Trace Tackett, the first baseman, got a sacrifice bunt in the second. One pitch. He lines it to the shortstop for out number 2, and that brings up the DH, Albert Mercado, who grounded out to second. Back of the second inning. And the pitch is outside. So Wilburn with the 2-run single to center field. Tackett with the line out to shortstop. And now Mercado with a count of 1-0. And the pitch is upstairs, 2-0.
DH number 15, Albert Mercado.
Top of the order on deck if Mercado gets aboard. Ground ball hit into left field for a base hit. They're going to turn and send the runner. No throw in. He'll score. RBI single. Fourth hit of the inning. And you still got runners at first and second with 2 down. And the top of the order, Peyton Brown singled and scored and walked. 1 for 2. And the first pitch is a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate, strike one.
Center fielder is number 1, Peyton Brown.
Davis looks in, has the sign, pitches upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peyton Brown. Bottom of the third inning. 3 runs in for West Carter. They lead at 4-0. Pitch outside corner called strike 2. One-two pitch on the way. Upstairs, 2-2. Still to come, Raceland and Boyd County. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder in his tracks almost. Moves over towards the line a little bit. Makes the catch for out number 3. But West Carter comes up with 3 runs. They do it on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left on the base. We've completed 3. It's West Carter 4, Bath County nothing. Here on the Cool Hits, MyTown TV Sports Network.
Looking for the latest bestseller to read this weekend? Want to watch your favorite movie but can't find your copy? Heading on a long road trip and want something to listen to? You can fill all of those things and more at the Boyd County Public Library, and best of all, it's completely free. With your Boyd County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, music, magazines, audiobooks, and more. And if the title you want isn't on our shelf, we can find it at another library and get it here for you in a matter of days. And you can access the internet at any branch. You can participate in a variety of programs. There's something for everyone at the Boyd County Public Library. Come check us out. Grayson Funeral Home and Cremation Services, just a mile south of Grayson, is a locally owned funeral home, serving families of all races, ethnic backgrounds, and religious faiths. Their professionals have deep roots in the community, and their sole goal is to provide the highest quality service with personal warmth and professionalism, assisting families during the most difficult time of their lives by listening to their wishes and together planning a service that is personal and most suited to their needs. Call them at 606-474-5757. You can also access them on the web at GraysonFH.com.
Hey, this is Steve Gilmore, Mayor of the City of Ashland. Congratulations on all the teams that are here this week. I'm sitting here with my lifelong friend and former college teammate, Steve Kohler. Hello, Steve Kohler, you're a judge executive in Boyd County. I'm a little partial to Ashland and Boyd County, but I want everybody to know that this time, much like athletic competition and sportsmanship, we're going to work together throughout our term to make this Boyd County a better place to live for all of us. Good luck to all of you. And we want to support you, and we can work together to make Boyd County the best it can be. Thank you.
Top of the fourth inning, West Carter leading Bath County by a score of 4-0 through 3. West Carter 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 6 left on base. Bath County no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Closed the book on Dylan Richards. He went 2+. Gave up 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters. For Bath County, leading things off here in the 4th inning. The top of the order, Seth Adams, the first baseman who popped up to the catcher to open up the ball game. And he looks at a called strike on the inside part of the plate. Fleming County and East Carter won in softball over at West Carter earlier today. Rowland County and Russell won here at the baseball region. Another strike called. 0-2 to count. Brown ready in the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. 1-2.
At the plate, first baseman, number 9, Seth Adams.
Pitch swung on, chopped foul down the third baseline. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown looking in. Has a sign and the pitch. Breaking ball just missed a little bit outside. Still to come over at softball at West Carter. Round and West Carter and Ashland and Russell. So count 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Adams, leading things off here in the top of the 4th inning. And the pitch is swung on and fouled. Back to the backstop. Count stays 2-2. Two-two pitch. Missed inside, 3-2. No other scores to pass along at this time. Here's a fly ball pop up, short left field. Left fielder coming in, makes the catch, 1 away. And that'll bring up the the pitcher. Nathan Davis started out playing shortstop. Popped up to center field in the first inning.
At the plate, number 7, Nathan Davis.
Dalton Brown looks in, has the sign, and a pitch outside, ball 1. Dalton Brown, pretty good command of his pitches so far in this ball game. He's walked one, struck out one. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. One pitch on the way. Ground ball hit to short. Shortstop has it, comes up, throwing, 2 down. That'll bring up the center fielder Landon Schwartz, who grounded out to short to end the first inning. 0 for 1.
Center fielder is number 1, Cameron Schwartz.
Landon. Fly ball center field by Landon Schwartz. And it's 1-2-3 inning. For Bath County in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's West Carter 4, Bath County nothing. Here on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
And the inning for Bath County, no runs, no hits, and no runners left on.
Families can now enjoy an evening out for dinner with a drink in the bank. Want half-off steaks and soft drinks? Come to Happier Hour Monday through Friday from 2 to 5. Folks can't believe that Steak and Shake in Ashland offers a taste of slightly different meals for just $3.99. And that's from the fries. Bring the family and see all your friends and neighbors. Steak and Shake, 425 on Toe Road, Ashland. It's $4 meals.
At Greenup Food Fair, you don't need a discount card or those customer attraction spots to receive the best price. Their food network, which includes their warehouse distribution center, allows them to put the best price on the item, period. No cost, no special anything. Just the lowest price every day. So why pay more? Stop at Greenup Food Fair, the Appalachian Market. Check out the low prices on meat, groceries, deli, and the bakery. And you'll experience why Food Fair is a step above the rest. Greenup Food Fair in the Applegate Shopping Center, Greenup. Wishing all the teams the best of luck.
We have a wide range of programs for students and and opportunities.
I'm an educator. Psychology and neuroscience.
International relations is a minor in economics and a concentration in I think that our students are very prepared for the real world, and that's why Shawnee
At the plate, number 2, Dalton Brown.
Bottom of the fourth inning. Dalton Brown, J.T. Johnson, and Caden Rose for West Carter. Brown looks at first pitch outside, ball 1 from Davis, and here's a called strike on the outside corner. Nathan Davis came in, gave up 1 run on a couple of hits. Last inning, ball misses outside, 2-1. A lot of people have come through here today. Big crowd for the Ashland-Russell game. Decent crowd for the first game this morning. Ground ball hit right past the third baseman into left field. That's got to be an error. E5 on that one.
Number 32, the third baseman, J.T. Johnson.
Brings up J.T. Johnson, sacrifice bunt, and a single to left field. Officially 1 for 1. And the pitch, runner going. Here's the throw down, not in time. Might have been able to make that back swipe tag from in front of the bag if he had hung on to the ball, but second baseman couldn't hang on to the ball. So stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Pitch swung on. That one is hit hard to center field. Center fielder going back, makes the catch. Runner will tag at second base and head to third. So moves the runner over to third base. And it'll bring up the catcher, Caden Rose, who was intentionally walked and then singled and scored.
At the plate, the catcher, number 16, Caden Rose.
One out, runner at third. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch misses low. 1-0. And the pitch swung on, fouled back to the backstop. 1-1. Don't forget, we'll be right back on the air again tomorrow evening. As the first game starts at 5:30, we'll be on the air around 5:20 with the pregame, Allen County and Russell. And then the nightcap, the winner of this game against the winner of Boyd Raceland. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. Championship game Wednesday night at 6. Pregame around 5:50. One ball and 2 strikes to Caden Rose with a runner at third and 1 out, and the pitch is upstairs. 2-2. Wes Carter got a run in the first, 3 in the third. And they have a runner at third here in the fourth with 1 out. Davis in relief, comes to the plate, misses outside. 3-2. McGlone on deck. Davis ready, and the 3-2 pitch is upstairs. He walked him. And that is his second walk. And the team's 5th. And that puts runners at the corners with 1 out for Richard McGlone, who had a suicide bunt single RBI and then hit by the pitcher and scored. And the first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. The runner goes, no throw down. Still on base. For again, I believe that's Hinton in running for the catcher. Upstairs, 2-0. Dalton Thornberry on deck. First base open. They might. Nope, here it's called strike. They're going to pitch to him. 2-1. In on the grass at first. In on the grass at third. And here's the pitch that's upstairs. 3-1. So an error by the third baseman. Stolen base, sacrifice fly moves him over to third. Then a walk and a stolen base puts runners at second and third. And a swing and a miss. Makes it a 3-2 count. Davis has a sign. And the pitch swung on, fly ball, out of play, off to the right. And the count stays 3 balls and 2 strikes to Richard McGlone. Again, Davis ready, 3-2 pitch, line into left field for a base hit. That'll score 1. They're going to send the runner. Here comes the throw, and he is going to score also as it's cut off by the first baseman. So that will be a 2-run single to left field, and then going down to second base on the throw home. 2 more runs come in to make it now a 6-0 ball game. Runner at second base, 1 out.
Number 30, Dalton Thornsberry.
Dalton Thornsberry has struck out, walked, and scored. And the pitch bunted down the first base line a little hard. First baseman is going to be able to make the play, and he does unassisted. Runner moves over to third. Bunted that one just too hard. And the first baseman didn't have to move very much at all to get that almost like a ground ball. So that will go 3 unassisted, but the runner does move over to third with 2 down now.
Right fielder is number 8, Ben Wilburn.
Ben Wilburn, who has walked and had a 2-run single to center field. Davis ready, and the first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. From the stretch, checks the runner at third and comes to the plate, ball 2. Throw down, and he's back. Davis ready, and the pitch swung on, foul, back out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike to Ben Wilburn. And the pitch is swung on, and that is hit hard to left field, but the left fielder misplayed it. It's over his head. Run scores, and heading to second base will be Ben Wilburn. I guess that's a double. Has to be. He didn't get a glove on it. He just misplayed it. It's a mental error, but RBI double to left field brings in another run. Third of the inning. And now makes it a 7-0 ball game.
First baseman, number 20, Trace Tackett.
Third RBI of the day for Ben Wilburn. And it brings up the first baseman, Trace Tackett, who had a sacrifice bunt and lined out to the shortstop. Officially 0 for 1. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Davis ready, and the pitch, strike called on the outside corner above the knees. 1-1. Swung on, fouled. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tackett. Davis ready, and the pitch is upstairs. 2-2. Throw back to second, not in time. Two-two pitch, low, 3-2. Strike 3 called, as Tackett thought he might have got ball 4, but he's called out on strikes, and that'll end the inning. That strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice, 923-0582. For Wes Carter in the fourth, they come up with 3 runs. They do it on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on the base. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Wes Carter 7 and Bath County nothing on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
Want a quality education at an affordable price? Stay close to home with Akron Community and Technical College. ACCC has 3 campus locations: the College Drive campus in Akron, the Roberts Drive campus in Summit and the Technology Drive campus with each part on the Industrial Parkway just off I-64. The programs offered in this location are for special ed parents here. Visit action.acc.edu/school. The Transparent National Community and Technical College.
There's a lot of places to invest your money and no shortage of advice. But I think a lot of these get-rich-quick schemes are good ways to get broke quick. That's why I like to do these at my bank. Guaranteed and insured.
Great rates, plus the comfort of knowing your CDs are guaranteed and insured. That's First of People's Bank. For all your banking needs, see the good folks at First of People's Bank. The home office, member equal housing lender, FDIC.
The Mark West team says what is low. Mark West Hydro Company Southwest expanded its capacity and continues to provide fuel to meet today. The liquefied petroleum gas product facility is connected to Mark West owned extraction plant by a 188-mile pipeline. Utilizing the latest technology, additional plant upgrades, along with a dedicated group of area employees, Mark West is getting the job done in Sunrise. And remember, just as Mark West sets the safety first in the South Shore plant, they urge you to always check with local utilities before digging. Mark West, a growing Phoenix County partner.
Welcome back here to Boyd County High School as we go to the top of the fifth inning. Ground ball hit to third right by the third baseman. That'll be an error as Tyler Brown, the left fielder who lined out to the shortstop in the second inning, reaches on an error on the third baseman. First error on the West Carter in the ball game. Puts a runner on first.
Baseman, number 5, Bryce Fryman.
Brings up the second baseman, Bryce Fryman, a strikeout victim in the second. First pitch, ground ball, hit to short. Shortstop has it, goes to second for one, back to first. Nope, didn't get him. Good call by the first base umpire. Fryman will be on with the fielder's choice on the 6-4 putout. One away, runner at first. And it brings up the catcher, Lane Rogers, who lined out to right field to end the second inning.
Number 12, Lane Rogers.
Throw over, runner back, nearly threw it away. Ball hit, lined in the left field for a base hit. That's extra bases as the left fielder's going to have to go track that one down, and he gets it in, and going to have runners at second and third. A double down the left field line by Lane Rogers. First hit of the ball game for Bath County, and it comes in the fifth. And it's going to bring up the third baseman, Tanner Tout.
Third baseman, number 11, Tanner Tout.
Walked back in the third inning. One out, runners at second and third for Bath County. They trail 7-0. Pitch, strike called. Dalton Brown working from the windup with runners at second and third. And the pitch outside, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Strike 2 call, letter high, inside part of the plate. Brown looks in. And now Tout going to step out. Now steps back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Had him golfing for that one. Strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice at 923-0582. That is the second strikeout in the ball game for Dalton Brown. 2 down now with runners at second and third. Brings up the DH. Gabe Swartz lined out to center field. Back into third, 0 for 1. And the pitch is popped up back behind the plate, drifting out of play. Strike 1. Here's a check swing. He did go. Called strike. So 0-2. After an error and a double, runners at second and third. Now a strikeout. After a ground out, sandwiched in between. Brown trying to get out of the inning with no damage done, and the pitch misses outside. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Line right back up the middle. That's going to score 1 run. And they're going to hold the runner at third. So an RBI single by Swartz. Brown reached out, just couldn't grab it. Right back up the middle. So 1 run in to make it a 7-1 ball game. And going in to run is Chandler Otis. Going to run for the DH. And that'll bring up the right fielder Cam Vincent. Runners at the corners. And the first pitch is low and in the dirt. Runner not going at first base. This is a pinch hitter. This is Griffin Fraley. Griffin Fraley who's batting. Batting for Vincent, Griffin Fraley. 1-0. Swing and a miss at a low one, 1-1. Top of the order on deck if Fraley can get aboard. Runners on at the corners.
At the plate for Bath County is Griffin Fraley.
1 run in. 2 down, runners at the corners. And the pitch, check swing. Did he go? Nope. West Carter fans thought that he went, but first base umpire says nope. So 2-1. Huge lead at first base, not holding him. I can't believe they haven't sent him. Strike called on the outside corner at the knees. 2-2 to the pinch hitter Fraley. Brown working from the stretch. Runners at the corners. 2 down. And the 2-2 pitch. Runner going. Here's the throw, and they got him. Nope, they dropped the ball. As the ball comes out with contact, the ball comes out of the shortstop's glove, and so he's safe. So that is going to make it a 7-2 ball game. With a runner at second base, they're going to go out and check, make sure the second baseman is okay. That is Trevor Callahan. Appears to be okay. Everything's fine, so we're ready to go. Runner at second base, 2 runs in for Wes Carter here, or for Bath County here in the 5th to make it a 7-2 ball game. And to count 3-2 to the pinch hitter, and he swings and misses, and they're going to have to throw it down. And a lob throw, and it goes right by him, and that's what you usually get. And here comes a runner in to score. All he had to do was just throw it down there. And he tried to lob it, and it went right underneath the first baseman's glove because he short-armed him. So Fraley on down at first base on the strikeout, but E2. And a run comes in to score to make it a 7-3 ball game. And the top of the order up. 16 came in to run for Fraley. Don't have a 16. I have no idea who it is. Who? I don't either. So the top of the order back up. And the pitch is lined over the left fielder's head. That's going to go all the way to the warning track. That's going to score a run. And they'll make the play at the plate. And in doing so, the runner will go to third, and he will hold up there. So for Adams, an RBI double to left field, and then he goes to third on the throw. And it's now a 7-4 ball game as Bath County has put up 4 here in the 5th. And they still have a runner at third.
At the plate for Bath County, number 7, Nathan Davis.
Nathan Davis will come up. He's popped up to the catcher and grounded out to short. So Rose, who was Dalton Brown, who was cruising along, had given up no runs and no hits, had walked the man through 4. And now here in the 5th inning, Bath County has exploded for 4 runs on a couple of hits and a couple of errors. 3 hits. First pitch misses, ball 1. Second pitch, slow chopper, third base line. That's going to be a base hit. And that'll score another run. As Adams comes in to score run number 5, and it's now a 7-5 ball game. And the 9th batter of the innings coming up, Landon Swartz, who has grounded out to short and flew out to center. Now they're going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Cruising along, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 base run, period. Until the 5th, an error started it all off. Then the fielder's choice, a double, a strikeout, but then an RBI single. Strikeout, error on the catcher. Didn't catch it, didn't get the throw down. Then an RBI double and an infield hit. 4 hits, 2 errors. Meeting breaks up, and stepping up is Schwartz. He represents the tying run here in the 5th. And the first pitch is a called strike. So pretty much the second time through, Bath County has figured out Dalton Brown. Swung on, ground ball to third. Third baseman has it. Long throw, got him, and that will end the inning. But Bath County comes up with 5 big runs. They do it on 4 hits, 2 errors, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is now West Carter 7, Bath County 5 here on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
Fans, don't forget to stop by and pick up your 16th Region Tournament t-shirt on sale behind the concession stand. Pick that up this evening before you leave the ball field. 16th Region Tournament t-shirt on sale behind the press box. Boyd County Lions would like to thank Parks Pub and Shop for their support of the 16th Region Baseball Tournament, and also the Texas Roadhouse for the hospitality food they sent out. Appreciate the Texas Roadhouse in downtown Ashland. Also, Boyd County Lions Baseball would like to thank the Inflation Station for the use of the two-watt kit that we use for the hospitality deal. The Inflation Station has all kinds of great game ideas for you. Bounce houses, they have slides, office proportions, they have water inflatables, all kinds of great things. The Inflation Station, give a call for your party needs, 606-232. 0499.
Don't let your family meet our office. I'm not taking that second to Buffalo. Since the September 11th attacks, over 140,000 men, women, and children have died as a result of drinking and driving. Don't let your family meet our office by drinking and driving. Always have a sober driver. Brought to you by the Boyd County Sanitation.
Back here at Boyd County High School, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning where West Carter leads Bath County now by a score of 7-5. Pitching change for Bath County. Seth Adams is going to come in to pitch. So Davis goes 2 innings, gives up 4 runs, 5 hits. He walked 2. He struck out 1. And Adams becomes the 3rd pitcher used by Bath County. He will face Albert Mercado, the DH, who has grounded out to second, had an RBI single to left. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1.
DH number 15, Albert Mercado.
Girls softball over at West Carter. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Rowan County leading West Carter 3-0. It's a called strike. 1-1. Hit him. Inside, hit him pretty much up close to the face. So Mercado heads down. The first hit by the pitcher. Dylan Richards went 2+, gave up 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters. Nathan Davis went 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Now Seth Adams has hit the first batter he faced.
Number 1, Peyton Brown.
Brings up Peyton Brown, singled and scored, walked and flew out to right field. 1 for 2 with a run scored and a stolen base. Adams breaking ball just missed outside. Fourth and final game still to come. Boyd County and Raceland. See who will play the winner of this game tomorrow night at 8 in the semifinals. Going to have a courtesy runner come in. as Glancy will come in to run for the DH. Count 1-ball, no strikes to Brown, Peyton Brown. And the pitch swung on and popped up left side. Left fielder giving chase. It's going to be out of play. Count now 1-ball, 1 strike on Peyton Brown. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 5th, 7-5, West Carter over Bath County. Pitch swung on, popped up foul off to the right side. 1-2. Brown County with a win over Morgan County earlier. 9-0. Ashland jumped out early on Russell. Russell came back to win that ball game. Upstairs by a final of 7-4 after Ashland led 4-2 for a long time. Girls softball. Fleming County and East Carter winners. Rowan beating West right now 3-0. Two-two pitch to Peyton Brown. That's hit into center field. Center fielder misplayed it. It's over his head. He came in a couple of steps and it was over his head. Runner had to hold to see what he was going to do, and he'll end up at third. So Peyton Brown with his second hit of the ball game. This one a double to straightaway center field. Puts runners now at second and third with nobody out. Brings up Dalton Brown, who's been hit by the pitcher. Struck out. Reached on an error and scored. Officially 0 for 2. Runners at second and third. And the first pitch, that is hit hard to left field. Left fielder going back. That's over his head. That's off the base of the wall. Both runs will score, and Brown will be at second base with a 2-run double. That makes it a 9-5 ball game as West Carter gets 2 of them back. And JT Johnson will step up to the plate. He has a sacrifice bunt, singled, and a sacrifice fly. Officially 1 for 1. Adams, the third pitcher used by Bath County, and so far West Carter hit by a pitcher and a couple of base hits, or should say a couple of extra base hits.
Third baseman number 32, JT Johnson.
Back-to-back doubles. Johnson fouls that one down the third baseline. 0-1 the count. Nobody out. Adams ready, and the pitch inside, almost got him. One and one. Again, Adams ready to pitch. That one is hit hard down the left field line, except it's foul. That's over the trucks on the side of the road and into the shrubbery on the side of the bank. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, and that is hit hard down the left field line. Foul again. Count stays 1-2. Adams ready. Runner going, pitch lined again, foul down the left field line. Dalton Brown will head back to second base. Into the second inning in softball. Rowland County now leading West Carter 7-0. It's the end of 2. Adams again ready in the pitch, and he got him. Struck him out. First strikeout for Adams and the 4th for West Carter pitching. Strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice at 923-0582.
At the plate, number 16, Caden Rose.
Brings up the catcher, Caden Rose. Intentional walk, single to left and scored, walked and scored. Officially 1 for 1 with a couple of runs scored. Runner going. Here's the pitch. Got away from the catcher, and he's going to make the turn and stop. The wild pitch sends the runner down to third base with 1 out. So a fly ball to the outfield can plate another run. West Carter has scored 2 here after giving up 5 in the top of the inning. They now lead at 9-5. Swung on, popped up. Back behind the plate. Catcher going to come back, and he lost it for a moment, then tried to get it, couldn't do it. At the last minute, tried to make a lunge for it. So Rose stays alive. Dalton Brown down at third base. 1 out. Hit batter, back-to-back doubles, and a strikeout. Plated 1 with a runner at third. And the pitch swung on, fly ball, right side, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch upstairs, 2-2. Adams peers in, has the sign, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back again. Count stays 2-2. One out, runner at third, 2 runs in the inning. 9-5. West Carter with a 4-run lead. And the pitch swung on, lined into center field for a base hit. That'll make it a 10-5 ball game. Good job of hitting by Caden Rose. Just went with that pitch a little bit on the outside and laced it into right center field. So an RBI single brings home Dalton Brown, the 3rd run of the inning. Third hit of the inning.
At the plate, number 7, Richard McGlone.
11 hits now in this ball game. It brings up McGlone. He fouls one off and out of play. Throw over, he's safe. close play at first base. And down there running is Hinton, and he just about got picked off. Pitch swung on. That is laced into center field. That's over the center fielder's head, and that's going to be to the warning track. And the runner is going to head to third and will hold up. They're going to send him. And the ball gets through the cutoff man, and he'll score. Now they got to play at third, and they throw it away. And they're going to score both the runs. So Richard McGlone is going to get an RBI double to deep center field. And then an error on the shortstop on the cutoff throw. He was trying to throw him out to third. It's going to allow him to score. So he went to third on the throw home, and then they tried to get him at third. Actually, they were cutting off the throw home. But it'll be a double and an error. And 4 runs in the inning now to make it now an 11. 5 runs in an inning, you're right. To make it a 12-5 ball game. Meeting at the mound. We'll tell you today's game being brought to you by Bluegrass Federal Credit Union, King's Daughters Medical Center, General Heating and Air Conditioning, celebrating their 50th year October 1st. Miller's Locks and Keys, where you get commercial and residential installation and repair. They can also unlock your car doors if you have trouble. Just call Dave at 571-5479. Shooter's Bar and Grill in Canonsburg, next to Walmart, open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Call 928-5635. And Boyd County Clerk Debbie Jones and her staff, they now do passports. At the plate, Dalton Thornsberry struck out, walked and scored, grounded out first unassisted, took the first pitch inside, ball 1. Still only 1 out. And this one misses. And Adams can't believe that one. He thought that was a strike. 2-0 to Thornberry. Base is empty. 5 runs in. And a strike called on the outside corner, 2-1.
Left fielder number 30, Dalton Thornsberry.
4 hits in the inning, along with a hit batter, an error, has plated 5. Swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on. That's lined into center field. Center fielder coming on. Makes a nice catch. Falls down. Holds on to the ball. That's out number 2. And then Swartz with a nice catch out in center field. 2 down.
At the plate, number 8, Ben Wilburn.
Ben Wilburn, the right fielder, has walked, had a 2-run single and an RBI double. 2 for 2 officially. And the first pitch is called strike. Right down the heart of the plate. Adams ready, 0-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Catcher coming back towards the fence. And it's out of play. So to count 0-2 to Wilburn. With 2 down, nobody on. Adams looking in. And a pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the left. Brown County still leading West Carter 7-0. Bottom of the 3rd. Girls softball. 0-2 pitch, swung on, line in the left field for a base hit. Fifth hit of the inning. And that's going to bring up Trace Tackett, the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 20, Trace Tackett.
Sacrifice bunt, lined out to the shortstop and struck out. Tackett, left-handed hitter. Adams looks in. First pitch inside. And low, ball one. Tackett, the eighth man to bat in the inning. Upstairs, 2-0. Excuse me, he is the ninth man to bat in the inning. Mercado started it all off by getting hit by the pitcher. And he is up next. Pitch swung on, popped up. Left side, foul territory. Third baseman giving chase, has room, can't make the play. Cold dot pitch. Seth Adams taking his time walking back to the mound, trying to collect his thoughts and himself after giving up 5 runs and 5 hits already in this inning. And here's a shot to right field, but the right fielder is there and makes the catch. And we'll end the inning. But for Wes Carter in the fifth, they come up with 5 runs on 5 hits. 1 Bath County error, and 1 man left on base. We've completed 5, and your score now reads Wes Carter 12 and Bath County 5 here on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.
Robin West would like to congratulate all the
Bath County 5.
and wish all the players, coaches, and support staff the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament. Your State Senator Robin Webb. Service Office Supply and Printing, 1011 Powell Lane in Flatbush is your complete office supply center, featuring state business machines that allow you to print, copy, and scan all of your documents without worry. Let Service Office Supply analyze your office needs to show you how much money and time your business can save. With free delivery, knowledgeable salespeople, and professional service, Service Office Supply wins every time. Call 836-0488 or 1-800-926-5869. Service Office Supply, 1011 Powell Lane in Flatbush. Healthy Way Pharmacy to take care of all your prescriptions. They also have a wide variety of home medical equipment like oxygen tanks, CPAP and CPAP accessories, wheelchairs, walkers, and diabetic shoes. They also offer delivery service on their home medical equipment. Healthy Way Pharmacy can also help you with questions you may have about your Medicare Part D. Just call 928-1001. Open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 on Saturday. That's Healthy Way Pharmacy and Home Medical Supply, located next to the KDFC Outreach Center on US 60 in Canonsburg, and Healthy Way Pharmacy in Sandy Hook.
Top of the 6th inning here at Boyd County High School in this third game of the boys 16th Region Baseball Tournament. Through 5 innings, Bath County 5 runs on 4 hits. They've committed 2 errors, left 1 on base. Wes Carter 12 runs on 13 hits. They've committed 2 errors and left 8 on base. Dalton Brown will stay on the mound. And a ground ball hit into the hole and into left field. A base hit for Tyler Brown, who's leading things off in the 6th. And that is hit number 5 for Bath County. He had lined out and reached on an error.
A single for Tyler Brown brings to the plate the second baseman, number 5, Bryce Fryman.
Got to bring up Bryce Fryman, who has struck out and reached on the fielder's choice and scored. Swing and a miss. And a high fast one. Boyd County and Raceland still to come. Swing and a miss, strike two. Big crowd here for Russell Ashland earlier today. Decent crowd for Round Morgan. Decent for this one, but not the crowd we had for Russell Ashland. Expected to pick up for Boyd Raceland, though. Runner going. Here's to throw down, and he is safe easily. So he gets all the way through into center field. So stolen base for Brown. And a count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fryman. Dalton Brown from a stretch checks the runner back at second base. 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Pretty pitch. That strikeout brought to you by Kona Ice. Don't let the summer heat strike you out. Call Kona Ice, 923-0582. Third strikeout of the ball game for Dalton Brown. One down, runner at second. Brings up Lane Rogers. And the first pitch is hit to the third baseman, who bobbles it, picks it back up. He'll throw and got him. Runner moves on to third. Pretty good play that time by J.T. Johnson at third. So coming in on it because it was a high chopper. He bobbled it, but he stayed right with it. It came right back in his glove, and he's able to throw the runner out. Runner moves over. That'll go 5-3 for out number 2. Runner at third. And it'll bring up Tanner Tout,
At the plate, number 11, Tanner Tout.
who has walked and struck out. Officially 0 for 1. And the pitch is a fly ball left field. Left fielder going back and makes the catch. Early in the inning. For Bath County, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. It is still West Carter 12, Bath County 5 here on the Cool Hits, MyTown TV Sports Network.
Your one-stop hunting and fishing superstore is, and always has been, and always will be, Porter's Sporting Goods in Ashland with some awesome.
Don't forget, fans, if you can't make it to the ball game tomorrow or sometime during the 16th region tournament, you can watch and listen to every game of the 16th region baseball tournament on MyTown TV, MyTownTV.com, or Facebook.com/MyTownTV HD on the Cool Hits 105.7 Sports Network. You can hear every game of the 16th region girls softball tournament, every game on the Cool Hits Sports Network. Cool Hits 105.7
At the best prices in the Tri-State. Manning Furniture is open 7 days a week, and they
Sports.
always offer 12 months famous cash. Stop and compare, and you'll discover the best prices on beautiful furniture for your home is found at Manning Furniture, located on US 60, just west of Ashland. Home is where you hang.
I'm going to have me a hot dog after a while if I can, if they take credit card.
You will like our selection of fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and competitive rates. We also offer construction loans, auto loans, online and mobile banking.
I don't want anything until I get over here doing PA. You want to go find ice cream? Welcome back here to Boyd County High School as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Round County now leading West Carter in softball 11-0 going into the 4th inning. After 3, Round County 11, West Carter nothing. Here it's 12-5. West Carter leading Bath County as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And Seth Adams, is going to stay out there for Bath County. He pitched last inning and gave up 5 runs and 5 hits. And the first pitch to Albert Mercado, the designated hitter, is ball one outside. He has grounded out to second, had an RBI single, been hit by the pitcher, and scored a run. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Pitch just misses, 2-1 to Mercado. Top of the order, Peyton Brown on deck. Pitch, strike called on the outside part of the plate at the knees. 2-2. Here's a ground ball hit into the hole at short. Shortstop makes the play. Will not be able to get it there in time. And Mercado is safe with an infield hit. And that is hit number 14 in the ball game for Wes Carter.
At the plate, number 1, Peyton Brown.
Peyton Brown singled and scored, walked, flew out to right field, and doubled and scored. Officially 2 for 3. And the first pitch is lined to the third baseman off of his glove into short left field. That'll be an error. Error on the third baseman. Lined right into his glove, and it came right out. Rolled into left field. So 2 on. And it brings up Dalton Brown.
At the plate, number 2.
He's been hit by the pitcher and then thrown out trying to score from second on a suicide squeeze. He struck out, reached on an error on the third baseman and scored, and had a 2-run double and scored. So officially he is 1 for 3. 2 RBIs, 2-run score. And here in the 6th inning, Wes Carter has runners at first and second, nobody out. And they're going to send in a runner for Mercado. And it's going to be who? Nip, number 24.
Running at second base is Nip.
So Dalton Brown steps up with runners at first and second. And he represents the winning run. And he bunts it right back towards the pitcher. He's going to try to go to third, and he throws it away. And Nip will get up after stumbling, and he will head home. And Peyton Brown will come home. And now they've got Dalton Brown in a rundown, but he's going to head back to second. So that will be a fielder's choice for Brown and an error on the pitcher. And allows both runs to score. And the winning run is now down at second base. It is now 14-5. And it brings up J.T. Johnson. Sacrifice bunt, single to left, sacrifice fly, struck out. And he looks at ball one low. He is 1 for 2 officially.
At the plate, number 32, J.T. Johnson.
Pitch over his head. Two and 0 to Johnson. Dalton Brown down at second base. And here's a ground ball foul down the third baseline. Base hit could end this ball game. Runner going, here's the pitch, and here's the throw down to third, not in time. Was on the outside part of the bag. And Brown able to swipe it easy. So now, with nobody out, a fly ball, a pass ball, can win this ball game for West Carter. And the pitch is a fly ball to left field. Left fielder camping under it, makes the catch. Here's the tag, here's the heave. Not a bad throw, but he comes in to score, and that is the ball game. So J.T. Johnson with a sacrifice fly RBI brings home Dalton Brown. 3 runs in the inning on only 1 hit and 1 big error. And your final score, West Carter 15, Bath County 5. Back with the totals in a couple of moments here on the Cool Hits, MyTown TV Sports Network.
The final score is West Carter 15 and Bath County 5. West Carter will play tomorrow night and play the winner of this next ball game between Raceland and Boyd County.
Discover one-of-a-kind service at Ralph's Food Fair in Grayson. Food Fair and Food Pharmacy have now partnered to meet your prescription needs, as Food Pharmacy is now serving customers at Ralph's Food Fair in Grayson. Good luck to all area teams from Ralph's Food Fair in Grayson.
For over 100 years, the Ashland Area YMCA has been dedicated to providing the facilities, programs, and leadership that emphasize the benefits of body, mind, and spirit, with outstanding services and programs and modern facilities to accommodate all of the fitness, wellness, and family needs of our community. The Ashland YMCA offers a variety of classes to help you stay in shape and have fun at the same time. Applications free through here, 6191, or online at AshlandAreaYMCA.org.
Looking for the latest bestseller to read this weekend? Want to watch your favorite movie but can't find your copy? Heading on a long road trip and want something to listen to? You can feel all of those needs and more at the Boyd County Public Library, and best of all, it's completely free. With your Boyd County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, music, magazines, audiobooks, and more. And if the title you want isn't on our shelf, we can find it at another library and get it here for you in a matter of days. And you can access the internet at any branch. You can participate in a variety of programs. There's something for everyone at the Boyd County Public Library. Come check us out. Grayson Funeral Home and Cremation Services, just a mile south of Grayson, is a locally owned funeral home, serving families of all races, ethnic backgrounds, and religious faiths. Their professionals have deep roots in the community, and their sole goal is to provide.
Hey, Jim,
Yeah,
I wasn't for sure if we were running 1 minute, 2 minutes. I might run the 2 minutes just to play it safe.
yeah, you play both of those breaks. That's right.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure because we was about
Yep.
to end early.
Yep, not a problem.
All right, man.
Also access them on the web at GraysonFH.com.
Hey, this is Steve Gilmore, Mayor of the City of Ashland. Congratulate all the teams that are here this week. I'm sitting here with my lifelong friend, former colleague, teammate, Steve Toller. Hello, this is Steve Toller, your judging section.
For Bath County, they had 5 runs on 5 hits, left 2 on, committed 3 errors. Adams was 1 of 3 at the plate. Davis was 1 of 3 at the plate. Tyler Brown was also 1 for 3 at the plate. Lane Rogers was 1 for 3 at the plate, and Schwartz was 1 for 2 at the plate. Bath County's record, 20 wins and 12 losses. And for the home team on the scoreboard, West Carter 15 runs on 15 hits, 8 runners left on base, and 2 errors. Peyton Brown was 2 of 4 at the plate. Dalton Brown was 2 for 4 at the plate. J.T. Johnson was 1 for 2 at the plate. Kane Rose was 2 for 2 at the plate. Richard McClellan was 3 for 3 at the plate. Dalton Thornberry was 0 for 4 at the plate. Wilbur was 3 for 3 at the plate. And Mercado was 2 for 3 at the plate. West Carter will play tomorrow evening and play the winner of this next ball game between Raceland and Boyd County. Don't forget to stop by the T-shirt kit and buy a 60.
Welcome back here to Boyd County High School, where West Carter has moved on to the semifinals, knocking off Bath County by a final score of 15-5 in 6 innings. For West Carter, they scored a run in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and then Bath County came back and got 5 in the fifth, but West Carter came back to answer with 5 and then picked up 3 in the sixth to win it in a mercy game, 15-5. Total 15 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors, 8 left on base for West Carter. 5 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, 2 left on base for Bath County. We'll come back and look at your pitching numbers. We'll do that in a couple of moments here on the Cool Hits MyTown TV Sports Network.